Welcome to AP Workshops, welcome to 2021, or welcome to the first mad film of 2021. Happy New Year and a prosperous 2021 from us all here at AP Workshops. I hope it all went well, your Christmas break was good. So what we're going to try and do for 2021, this is a bit of an update on how AP Workshops is going to expand, what we're going to try and do, what we're going to try and sort of create over the following 12 months. So basically we are going to try and expand out into different forms of motorcycles, different forms of filming that we're going to do. And by far the most popular sort of request for films that we get from people is, what else do you do? So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to show you around what else we do, what other bikes we've got in the workshop, because basically it's kind of, we do bikes. We're all here that work here, we're just bike fans, we fix bikes. I'm sure you've seen the hashtag bike fan floating about. Kind of came from us, if you like, that kind of stuff. So let's show you what goes on. So Snox himself, the man, the myth, the legend himself, basically he has this bike here, CRF 250. So he's into green laning, which you don't see many Aprilias green laning unless you've got one of the old climbers or something along those lines, which are pretty cool bikes as he goes, but that's what he kind of does. So he's got like a 2017 CRF 250 that he floats about. He calls it the popcorn machine because it's got a standard exhaust on, and it sounds like every time he's leaving here he's making popcorn. Popcorn! So that's pretty cool. That's what he does on his spare time, when he's spare time. So I ride mountain bike. That's my e-bike. Yes, it's true. I'm an e-bike walker. For those of you who ride e-bikes, and for those of you who ride mountain bikes, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and that is my Harley. So that is a 78 Shovelhead Electroglide. That is my bike, basically. That is my bike. That's the one I go out for a ride on when I just want to chill out, because basically if you go for a ride on an Aprilia, I just tend to turn into an absolute nutter, which is really kind of bad. So that is what I do when I want to go and chill out, and the amount of people that are kind of cussed me for it, I don't care. I don't give a toss, basically. You're kind of they're the ones that have got a bit of an issue as it sits. One of the other things that we do, one of the other things that I do, and one of the other things that we build in this workshop that not a lot of people know about is mini bikes. So basically 2 years ago we raced a few rounds at the British Mini Bike Championship with a friend of mine, Pesky, who is an absolute legend. We are now building him, like, basically it's the smallest mini bike we can find. It's a CRF 50 frame with 10-inch wheels, slicks, sort of 140 engine, which is totally too powerful for the frame, but that's what we've been doing over the winter, is building kind of tiny little mini bikes. So I know there's a few of the guys out there that actually do this. I know there's a few of the guys that kind of race this. I think Roberto Wakefield, we've spoke to him about his side moto. Natman, he's got one as well. You guys, this year we're going to do a track day. We're going to do a track day where we're going to open this up to people that have got these bikes, that kind of follow us on the Facebook page and follow us on the YouTube channel. We're going to hire a track. Let's go and ride on it.
There could be a real curveball.
That's what we're going to do. There's something to do this year. That's something else to expand. This here is Amber's bike that you know about now. Of course, like I said, if you've seen us, if you know anything about us, and you know anything about me, you know that I've been building these bikes since I was a kid.
It's been 84 years.
And luckily, just lately, I think the Battle Dax, which you've got there, the grey one, this one, I think my mate Al's having that. The CT, that's a 1969 CT, that's going up for sale soon, because that's just, that was just done. It's done. I've got nothing to fix to it, and it turns out, as it sits, I like fixing stuff. This here is my... This here is my 71 I call Ruby. That's my day-to-day transport. So basically I go to and from work every day on one of those, which I go by 2 schools, and you should see the kids, like, their face light up when they see me ride by. They're probably thinking, what a prat, and I'm thinking, ha, you don't know. Okay, that's my Grom. It doesn't, oh, can I tell you the story about that? So basically, bit of a story. Just before the winter, sort of harsh winter set in around here, now I don't know how it works where you are, but basically just before the harsh winter set around here, on a Thursday morning, I actually got 38 miles an hour coming to work. 38 miles an hour. I was buzzing. So 38 miles an hour on something with 10-inch wheels by 350 tyres. shaky as, mate. I'm telling you, that's shaky as. Groms. So basically, we've got a bit of a thing about Groms in this building, because obviously Angelo over there, Angelo, the legend himself. Basically, Angelo rides a Grom. Amber has a Grom, which we'll come to in a second, because that's over there. We're doing some work on that. I've got a Grom. There's a few of the guys that we know of. In fact, like I said, we know for a fact that there's a few other guys out there on the Facebook page. As soon as we put a picture of that up, that's all over that one, no problems. That's mine. We've just been doing some work. I've done an engine rebuild on that over the, it's 2017, done less than 2,000 miles, but I've just put some tuning bits in it just to see what we can do with that. Mini bikes again, that's what it's all about. Okay, so let's come on over here. So, probably realise I'm actually old enough to remember the two-stroke era and the old two-stroke period, which I'm sure a lot of you kind of people are. You kind of recognise what was going on, but that there is our RGV 250M that we bought that will be going up for sale soon. So Angelo's just prepping that for sale now. That runs like an absolute top, fresh engine build. We're just cleaning bits and pieces of it now just to make sure that whoever buys that buys a really, really nice bike. It's in black rather than in blue. Do you know what? I prefer the black. I prefer the black because everybody and their dog's got the blue and white one. Yeah, I know. It's, you know, Suzuki's blue and white. It's black, and I like black. That's the way it is. So we were talking about Amber's Grom. This is Amber's Grom. So basically, this one's going to be lowered at the front a little bit more. This is stretched by 5 inches. Okay, this one's going to be sort of pretty special. We've got sort of bits of splashings of carbon fibre, some sort of nice, which I haven't got on mine.
You're jealous.
I'm proper jealous because I haven't got on mine, which I'm going to get for mine. Is that the longest chain you've ever seen on a Grom in your life as well? Look at that. Just great, isn't it? I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. That's what it's all about. So in AP Workshops, at AP Workshops, however you want to put it, we do other bikes. That's what we're going to do this year. We're going to expand out and do other things that are a little bit more fun as well. That bike over there is my, what they call 10-inch CRF 50. So that has a YX140 engine and a CRF 50 frame with 10-inch wheels, adjustable suspension. That's my little, that's my little moment of madness. I love that thing. I haven't ridden it yet, but I'm looking forward to riding it. And then there's one over the back over here, which is my CRF 150. So my, keep up. So this was my old race bike, the one that we raced in the British Championships. This was the one that I did. I didn't do very well because I'm just basically too old and fat for that kind of thing. But do you know what? We had a great time. We had a bit of fun. We had a laugh. That's what it's all about. We had a bit of a laugh and we went out and did something. So this year we're going to go out and ride some more. So what I wanted to talk to you about, these bikes over here you've all seen before. These are the ones that we've seen before. Tweno Racing, the nitrous bike, the SP, beautiful. Yeah, you've seen them all before. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. So AP Workshops this year, we're going to expand what we do this year. We're not just going to concentrate on the Aprilias at this particular point in time, much as we love actually doing them, and we're going to continue to do them without any question, so nothing will change there. If you have something else that is a little bit more fun, if you have something else which is a little bit different, something like a 250 Suzuki, something along those lines, mini bikes that you want to go racing on, if there's some Groms that you want to go and ride in a pack on as a squad, hashtag squad, then we can do that. Not a problem. We are absolutely just going to go and have a little bit of fun because last year was a tricky time. Everybody got a little bit sort of loaded with sort of being locked down and stuff like that. So we're going to go and have a bit of fun this year. We're going to break out and have a bit of a laugh. So if you have mini bikes that you want to come and race with us on some track days, let us know. Put a little thing in the comments. Let's go and do that. If you've got a Grom that you want us to tune and make do 80 miles an hour instead of just 65, give us a shout because we've got the Grom master over there. Basically.
Yeah, we're going to build big motors.
We're going to build big motors. Mine's big. So we're going to build big motors, big stretched slammed Groms, stuff like that. We're just going to have a bit of fun, and that's what it's all about because that's what bikes are about. We can't take things too seriously because after, like I said, after last year it was a bit tricky. So if you want to get in touch, leave us a comment down below. Let us know what's going on. Tell us what you've got. Show us what you've got other than an Aprilia, that kind of stuff. If you need us to help out, we can do that, no problem. Just get in touch, give us a shout, and we can sort of talk to you about it. If we can't help you, we probably know somebody that can. So like I said, if you like what you see, get in touch. Don't be scared. The email is sales at apworkshops.co.uk. You can send us an email. We answer the emails every morning first thing. That's what Snox is about. He gets in, does his thing, that's it, and does that magic that he does. You can get in touch with us, but all manner of social media, the Facebook page, we've got Instagram pages, we've got all of that kind of stuff, no dramas whatsoever. Messenger can be a bit hit and miss because I just got no time in the world to kind of keep up with that kind of stuff, but I keep trying, I promise you.